Hey, how's everyone doing? So, I am going to be speaking to y'all about cultures. Cultures are vast, and there's so many you can't even count. The two that I will be addressing is my culture, the American culture, and the very old Amish culture. Well, the fundamentals of American culture is based on three words: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Many generations have fought and died to make this dream into a reality. Personally, my family has been at the forefront to ensure these freedoms while giving up time with their own families. My parents have taught me deep morals and values, such as respecting those of different values and cultures, fighting for our beliefs, and putting God first. These values have helped me form me into a better person that I have become and will become more in the future. Without the solid foundation that ours provided, I would have never been able to continue to build into that person. With these statements and how the world is revolutionizing ourselves and everything around us, imagine if this fast moving clock to the future stopped and started going backwards. With no electricity, cars, and everyday appliances, trust me, I love my phone, you would feel like you were in the dark ages. Well, that's what the Amish people have been feeling for hundreds of years. They originated from Europe and migrated to the Pennsylvania in the 1730s to escape persecution in Europe. The Amish values are very religious and deep-rooted and wholly centered. The Amish put God and community ahead of the individual. They'd rather have a life of goodness than a life of intellect, because they think education will drift them and their children from the holy light of God. This belief and understanding has been going on for generations. Their religion is the strongest and biggest link they have. And what's close under that is, well, family. The family for the Amish community is very conservative and hardworking, and withholding upstanding morals which make them as strong as an old oak tree. They focus on the workforce and the stableness of their land, which is why they have had beautiful, undisturbed peace and bountiful crops for so many years. And when education matters, house life, they are the smartest in the room. But when it comes to education and schooling, they are at the bottom of their class. For example, to stop teaching their kids or the Amish children formal school around 8th grade, because they think it disturbs the principle of the sacred way, which they have been withholding for so many years. And with this early leave from school, they focus more on work labor. The Amish jobs are very front-forwarding, such as they're 30% farmers, builders, roofing contractors, shop and general store owners. So you have to wonder, how do these two cultures mix and adapt, become a better, more organized organism? Well, straight up, they both heavily support on hard work, freedom, religion, and family. And finally, and to look for a better future. The only problem is to interact with these two cultures, I would have to change my speaking towards the audience. For the Amish, I would have to speak firm and straightforward, because they don't waste no time, so why would I waste theirs? I can't use many words that sound violent or harmful, because they haven't been surrounded by these slang words, such as crazy, powerful, savage, vicious, etc. And also, I would need to use a lot of scripture from the Bible, because that is their main reading source in education prowess. in which it would help me gain their liking and support, which would help me open up to them. And yes, for my culture, I would have to speak strong, confident, and state my points with fluidity and precision. With these challenging debacles, I would have to grow a deep liking to the Amish culture, which I have, and their take on the view of simplicity is just I love it. I would do this because it gives me a freedom in issues that shouldn't be on the top of my list. It helps me odd out more important things in my life and be motivated and go pursue out my goals and be the best me I can be. Another troubling issue for Amish culture is their norms and values, and one stands out and confuses me: that no songs without music. Music has such a humongous amount of beauty, and it's everyone loves music. So without music, life can be so bland and empty. I think music is a gateway to the soul. But this is the end of my speech. I'm just letting y'all know. Learning this culture has helped me better understand how that there's more than one culture, and people have very awesome lives. Y'all have any